Welcome back to Capital Connection. Professor David Costa, Dean at Robert Kennedy College, joins us now live from Zurich. Robert, good morning. I wanted to start off by talking a little bit about Italy and the literal crisis that they now face. You've got the Italian ministers talking about how they will do exactly what the ECB wants them to do, and they'll do it fast, but they're really not known for that, are they?
Good morning. Well, yes. I mean, in theory, all those plans are meant to work out pretty fine if they are able to implement those measures pretty quickly. But as we have seen on other front with Greece, there might be some difficulties. That said, I see that Italy has a lot of potential to get out of this problem pretty quickly because the situation in Italy is unique. I see still a lot of their bondholders being locals in Italy. So I see there is really a difference between Italy and other countries. So I see Italy a bit unfairly penalized here. I think the government took very quick action, and I would see that there is some positive action here on the move. It is difficult to predict what is going to happen in the next days, but I'm positive on Italy more than other of the peripheral economies here in Europe.
I think we could have said the same thing about Ireland when Ireland went down, just before Ireland went down, David, but I think the question now is about the ECB. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do we see tightening or easing now?
Well, it is a difficult situation for the ECB. The first question I would have is if it's enough to restore confidence, if Italy can manage to restore confidence in a way, and also Spain to some degree, that the ECB doesn't have to be always the buying of the secondary market bonds. So that's the first question. In terms of monetary policy, we see really a division in Europe about a part of Europe which wants the interest to remain where they are, and another part of Europe which will really welcome a rate cut at the moment. I see in the short term, on the next meeting, rates not to move. I don't see that they will do a cut so quickly, even though some of the European economies will highly benefit from such a cut. And I still see Italy has a big difference between, for example, Ireland, as you mentioned, because of the export and because of the overall real economy more than the political situation. So the economy, I would say, is pretty healthy on one side. On the other side, the political side is more complicated.
Is it also possible, David, that they will not tweak so much with the rates, but ultimately they will bring forward maybe like a blue bond proposal, much like the one suggested by the Brussels-based think tank Bruegel, ultimately putting together senior government debt and then having separately red bonds on the side as sort of a way to minimize the spread of contagion to the core? Is that something that could save Europe?
I think that would be something which could make a difference. What is very important is that the European Central Bank, but not just that, Europe as a whole, has to take some bold action to stop this sovereign debt crisis as soon as possible, because the crisis is not only spreading through the banking system, and of course, when banks are in troubles, they're not going to go and lend out more money, and without lending, you cannot have sustainable growth in Europe, and you will enter into recession. So it is a very dangerous situation where a bold action has to be taken now to reassure investment, and mostly these are confidence crisis, and whatever measure will restore the confidence in European sovereign debt, in Europe as a whole, that's very much welcome.
Right. David, clearly life for investors was easier earlier in the decade, but what would you recommend they do now? What portfolio mix of, say, commodities and equities should they take on?
Well, I see that all the problems we have represent actually an opportunity for investors. So there is a big division between good companies in Europe or in America and the political situation. So I would say that at the moment is a good time to be opportunistic and buy good equities with very low valuation, but add the portfolio with precious metals holding, which could be gold, obviously, but also platinum and palladium to some extent, because we have seen reports that the deficit would widen on those two precious metals next year. So I see some potential upside also there, particularly for those that are not comfortable with buying gold. Another point, gold may retreat in the short term because some of the investors will have to sell to have some cash, and they're not going to sell the equity part, they want to sell some gold. So that might be a good entry point. But I will be conservative at this point, but still there are good opportunities both in Europe and America.
All right, appreciate it, David. Thanks very much for your time this morning. David Costa there, Dean at Robert Kennedy College. Well, we're talking about Italy.